Tuning in, and now Dallas' starting group. Washington. Out there with Dwight Powell. And then there's Derek Lively. And it's Luka Doncic. And it's Thompson in a two-guard. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Mo Bamba. And it's Jones in at small forward. Harden against Thompson. Leonard's got room. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. And we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now here's Powell, and down it goes. 2 points.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long-range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Doncic, a screen on Harden, and it's Thompson penetrating. Doncic against Leonard. 6 to shoot. Now here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Harden. Thompson, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And Dallas with possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Thompson. Pass to Lively. Here's Thompson. With some arc. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Poke loose. Powell with a steal. To the inside. Tries again. Out to Thompson. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
And then Harden with...
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Doncic, a screen on Powell. Washington passes to Powell. Here's Doncic. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 5. 4-3. And that's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Lively inside. He's against Bamba. Lively with the bucket.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Washington. Shot by Leonard, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Harden. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8 points now.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Washington a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Los Angeles leading by 6. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
It's good.
Such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Harden with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Klay Thompson picks one up.
He's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
And it's the Clippers on the break. He was all alone on that one. Leonard's got 11 points.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Lively against Bamba. Lively with the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Harden. No good on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low, and it's Doncic in at the point. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Doncic, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And the bucket is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Los Angeles. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Here's Irving, following the score by the Clippers. Doncic, a screen on Jones. Irving goes in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Official head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Shooting for Dallas, Kyrie Irving, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Irving. Jones with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mavericks trail by 17. Outside Irving. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Harden with it. Checked by Washington. It's tipped. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Here's Harden. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 14 points for him. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball...
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Remember, it was the steal of Luka igniting the break.
Right side Harden. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Harden. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Washington, a screen on Leonard. Leonard gets a hand on it.
One of the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard getting all of that one.
1:24 left in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Three-pointer, Harden. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's Lively. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12. And the shot's good by Irving.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Leonard for 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Irving attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 12 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Leonard passes to Harden, and that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Maverick substitution. Number 7, Dwight Powell.
On the wing, Harden, guarded by Doncic. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And a deep 3 from Leonard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard match. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Marshall passes to Exum. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the shot's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's blocked.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him. 3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Looking to win the run. Exum's shot is off.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Exum. Again, the miss by Dallas.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3, Hardy. Rebounded by Dunn.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The drive by Porter.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Doncic up to Powell. Washington, a screen on Porter. Powell's shot is off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
That one's good for 2.
They're really working the paint now.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. They get it back to win the cold spell. And it's Washington missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the LA Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And it's slammed in.
By Zubac. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Powell.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
1:53 left in the 3rd.
Kyrie Irving.
To the right side. Back to Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Over Gafford. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Gafford with a screen on Porter. Doncic passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Zubac with it. Second chance effort. Gafford with the block. Pass to Irving. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Coffee can't get it to go.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 13.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Crafty move. Porter finds Zubac. Outside for Porter. Stolen by Gafford. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden, deep three-point land. They get it back. Bamba, that's good.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they emphasized interior scoring.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Well, they're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson, a screen on Leonard, and Doncic puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. 3 seconds left.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from... Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Harden with it. Checked by Washington. Leonard for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Doncic. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Shoots from the baseline. Powell for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And stolen by Leonard. It's 2-on-1. Harden from outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside for Harden. The three is up. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell against Irving. Outside Jones. Three-pointer, Harden. Harden missing again. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Irving.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands.
Powell against Irving. Jones with a screen on Washington. Leonard passes to Harden. 4 on the clock. Fires the three. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Leonard with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Powell for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Doncic against Leonard. Pass to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Jones. Irving for 3. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Outside Irving. Washington, a screen on Harden. And it's Irving missing.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Back to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Washington outside. He shoots it. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Clippers.
And Leonard drops them both. And stolen by Leonard. The 3 is up. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce.
it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Bane. James Harden picking up that last basket and pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Ja Morant with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Bamba's shot is off. Morant's against Powell. There's Jackson with the three. Here's Heaney. Moves back up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Smart against Harden from downtown. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bane looking around. Jackson a screen on Harden. Shot clock at 5. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bane.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smart against Powell. Smart passes to Bane. 4 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And Bamba pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left in the first quarter. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 5 points so far.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Harden surveying the D. 3-pointer.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Left side, Bane rips it home after the terrific move.
Well, that's not what the defense wants to see. Bane is dangerous when he gets downhill.
So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Now, Morant. James Harden missing on the 3. Just 3 to shoot. Here's the 3.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
And it's Morant missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he can wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Bane inside the three-point line. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite. Works that one inside nicely.
Bane against Harden. Outside, Bane. There's a good screen for the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Harden, that's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Jones. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Outside, Smart. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's good, 2 points. Smart's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
Out with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Jones. The Clippers get another chance here. Harden kicks to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Morant dishes to Smart from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 4. Harden outside. Back to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight, one of the all-time great two-way players.
Lets it go from 11, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Outside, Bane. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Smart kicks to Morant. Right wing. Here's he. Misses the 3. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Smart with the steal. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Leonard looking around. Pass to Bamba. Outside, Jones. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Bain with the steal. Down low. Can't tie it up as that one misses. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Bamba. Back to Leonard. Morant with the steal. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
A 3 from Leonard, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow he was going to bring this back to you.
And now we get to check out the... And that concludes...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Wells. He's out there with Pippen. Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Huff in at the 4.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. They get it back. Zubats used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And it's Pippen in the corner. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Pippen for 3. Here's Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. Coming up. It's going to go on Zubats.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Clippers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Here's Wells. Hasn't made one yet. Six on the shot clock. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Dunn. Pippen against Porter. Clark, a screen on Porter. Pass to Huff. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. From beyond the arc. Here's Zubac. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Memphis, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jackson. Shooting.
Jackson hits both of them. Clippers trail by 4. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
They set the screen. Wells passes to Clark. Now Wells, still yet to score. Pass to Huff. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kevin Porter Jr.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
Good on the second free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Huff. And here is Clark. Here's Wells. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Clark with it. Dunn covering. Clock at 4. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for Los Angeles. Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Zubac kicks to Porter. For the tie. The putback. Dunn outside. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Pass to Wells. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Zubac. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. A free throw off from Jackson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bamba. Harden outside. Over Pippen. He doesn't hit that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we just finished the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands He's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pippen against Harden. Clark outside. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Clark. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Harden against Smart. It's Powell on the wing. A 3 from Leonard. Here's Bamba. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Outside, Bane. We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge the defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. That'll be a 5-second call. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Harden kicks to Leonard. Leonard dumps it down with force.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Morant outside. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Draws a move into the fourth. It's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
There's the pick. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by Jackson. Morant surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
James Harden.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Harden against Bane. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
It's Harden with the drive. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Man, that's about Coach Perk's defense. I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Morant against Jones. Morant left side. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 19 points.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Harden kicks to Bamba. The 3-ball. Harden, no good. Memphis leading. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Smart against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3.
Well, a former Defensive Player of the Year winner, Jackson Jr. takes pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Now, here's Bane. Now, Morant. The 3. And again, Memphis no good. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Jackson. Powell sets a screen for Leonard. Pass to Powell. In the corner. Harden buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Morant with a wide open look. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a...
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thanks for
So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter...
Fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early going?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Smart in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's Irving. Yes, it's good.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
Doncic against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Doncic against Bane. Irving for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Right side, Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Outside Morant. No luck on that one. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. That one falls. Irving's got 9.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Bane after the basket by Dallas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Explosion to the rim. Bane not backing down.
Irving against Smart. Back to Irving. And stolen by Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the right side. Doncic against Morant. Inside. Here's Edey. Outside for Morant. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Mavericks lead by 3. Thompson with a screen. On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Morant. Oh, sweet move. And the layup by Irving. He's got 11.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players that still are in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And that was far, but this is the range that Bane possesses.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
1:03 left to play in the first. Irving attacking. Pass to Gafford. Washington against Jackson. Morant with it. There's the three. Gafford grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The try by Irving. Excellent D there from Morant.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And then Morant with the jam.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break.
Doncic tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. 7 seconds left in the first. Right side, Irving. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the one. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Dallas on D. Bane finds Smart. The open shot, Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. Here's Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go...
Oh! Morant! Wow!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Morant against Doncic. They set the pick. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Edey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
There, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Klay Thompson, second personal foul, second team foul.
Dallas on D. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. From deep.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on defense. Still an underrated part of his game.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 16 points now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Smart against Irving. Smart with the defensive effort. Memphis leading. Pass to Bain. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bain with a nice dish here.
Irving against Smart. Shakes him. And the bucket is good from Irving in deep. 18 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Washington. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Smart. Gafford with a screen on Morant. Here's Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Mavericks lead by 3. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Nice finish from Luka.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Bain. Smart outside. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. No good from outside. Here's Gafford. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before
the previous play is under
it off in time.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if...
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
And during that first half of play, these two leading. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Brandon Clark, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard.
A long, versatile guard at 6'5". Spencer Dinwiddie can play the 1, shift over to the 2, and give you scoring and playmaking.
Here's Wells. He's guarded by Exum. Wells misses.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Powell outside. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. From deep. Drops in the 3. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Nice to see Dinwiddie knocking down the 3, making sure that the defense acknowledges his range early on.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it inside, and the layup falls. He's got 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Wells. He's guarded by Exum. Wells, that's good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Here's Marshall. Yes! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Into the lane. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Wells for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Wells has gotten his second bucket on the night. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for 2, Dinwiddie. The play is under video review.
Close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Here's Wells. He's guarded by Exum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Huff. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
2 points. That one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Marshall. Offline with a 3. Grizzlies trail by 9. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Mark, no good on that one. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Pippen. Launches it. Huff, the pass to Pippen. Pass to Huff. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Pippen. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic feeling it out a bit.
Grizzlies foul.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Moran against Doncic. To the middle. Here's Edey. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Well, we thought the third quarter was over. He's overtaken. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious!
Big time right there!
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Jackson against Doncic. Washington passes to Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Jackson.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Payne against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. There's Morant missing. The Mavericks lead by 9. Thompson passes to Doncic. Irving with it. Defended by Smart. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies ball.
And Memphis shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Morant finds Bane. Jackson with a screen on Thompson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taken care of the ball to this point.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Irving. Going inside. Back to Doncic. Washington passes to Thompson. Doncic outside. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jackson outside. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Morant looking for an opening. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant hammers it down hard.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, someway made this a thrilling finale.
Irving attacking. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
That is a huge shot from Kyrie Irving. That is a huge shot from Kyrie Irving. This is why his team turns to him in these moments. Trust me, I know.
Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Kicks it out to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Jackson, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Outside Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 27.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Smart finds Morant. Offensive rebound. Pass to Edey. Morant with it. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Doncic. There's the drive. He connects!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Outside Morant. Payne with a screen on Doncic. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against Morant. Yes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Morant with the slam!
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Klay Thompson. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And so he hits both.
In a tight game, He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson.
Sport. Can't wait to get some NBA. And the Clippers starting five. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jones. And it's Bamba in at center. And for the Mavericks, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here's Leonard from three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Irving. Good, nice job down low. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. No outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Now Irving. James Harden missing on the 3. Irving with the ball. Leonard picks him up, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
That one drops for him.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Harden kicks to Bamba. Leonard against Washington. Shoots it. And it falls over the rim and in. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
Irving looking for an opening. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 3. Harden has a wide open look. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. The try by Thompson. Pass to Lively. And here's Washington outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Stolen by Washington. On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Harden. Lively, a screen on Harden. Lively the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Doncic kicks to Washington. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge for surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Washington passes to Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kept alive. Jones kicks to Powell. Powell sends a screen for Leonard. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And here is Doncic. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. So that's who down low.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Sinks the triple. James Harden. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Irving drives in. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
But looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up.
Oh, boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Thompson. Kawhi, confident inside.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Doncic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Stolen by Harden.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Foul for 3, and Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Harden outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Washington with the screen on Leonard. Doncic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Powell, no one around him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. The kick out to Irving. From deep three-point land, and Bamba pulls it down.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And here's Leonard from 3. Bamba passes to Harden. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 17. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Harden finds Jones. That's the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Doncic against Harden. Outside Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Pass to Lively. Rebound by the Clippers. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Harden for 3. Here's Leonard. 16 points for him. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside Irving. To end the run. Basket good. 15 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From deep Harden. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Look here now at the Mavericks. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Mavericks.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Kevin Porter is out there with Dunn, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dante Exum.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Shoots the 3. Lets it go from deep. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And finished off by Exum.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
And done with the slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gafford inside. Zubac defending. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
To see the stats for Exum. How he did last season. Averaged 7 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Ivica Zubac. He's in that same group. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Stolen by Tucker. And a wide open look for Porter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 now.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
Marshall sets a screen for Powell. Pass to Marshall. Looking to end the run. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
No one covered. He's got 17.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Leonard kicks to Bamba. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bamba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Endorsed at last season's trading deadline, Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
Pass to Leonard. From past the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Irving against Powell. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Harden looking it over. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 19 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. The deep 3 from Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bamba a screen on Washington. Here's Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. 21 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
It's good from long range. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And one forward, Thompson, and the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's Powell on the wing. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Good on the triple.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Clippers leading by 20. Here's Leonard. Outside, Jones. Outside, Jones. Going inside. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Bamba from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving with the ball. Bamba picks him up and finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Harden dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Thompson against Powell. Thompson right side. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. Jones in the post. He's covered by Irving.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Doncic passes to Thompson. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubats is checked in. Leonard attacking. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Irving with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
From deep Harden, they get it again. Here's Zubats. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Zubats has got his first basket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Shoots over Powell. Dallas again missing. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Gafford. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Buries it from three-point range. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jones kicks to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard on the wing. From the arc. Traps in the tray.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So the Clippers winning this one. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
Brent, these teams... know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Now here's Harden. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Leonard. Memphis with the ball. Bane serving the D. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Bamba. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
Up top, Morant. Leonard defending. Morant against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Morant. No good on the triple.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Now here's Morant. They need this. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Harden to pass to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Smart. Zubac with it. Out to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, BA.
Allie, thank you.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And that one's good.
James Harden.
Morant with it. 6 points for him. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Edey. Soft touch off the glass.
attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Harden against Bain. Pass to Bamba. Here's Jones. Screen by Bamba. Now Zubats. Back to Leonard. Clock at 4. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Tries again. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Harden. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Harden. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Harden. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Ivica Zubats, James Harden out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Smart against Leonard. The floater. Kawhi, so steady inside.
I mean, where is this stuff coming from Kawhi Leonard? What can't he do that time with the floater?
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Leonard with a screen on Bain. Leonard outside. On the drive. Oh, Leonard with the highlight reel dunk.
And this is who he has become. Leonard with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and 1.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Leonard. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant, plenty of space. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
And that one good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back next year.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
And cleared for takeoff, Mr. Bain rises.
Here's Harden.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Pass to Edey. Now Jackson. Morant looking around. Ja steps on the gas. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're talking off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Harden against Jackson. Right wing. Now here's Bamba. Guarded closely. Banked it in off the glass. Bamba's got his first basket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Leonard against Morant. There's 53 seconds. Oh, Morant!
Teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Leonard, pass to Bamba. Fires the three. Memphis with a rebound. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Now 8 seconds separating the two clouds. And the dunk by Jackson.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 8.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter.
Timeout.
He drains the triple.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Porter from outside. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're moving well on offense.
Thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Gigi Jackson, and it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. For 3, Powell fires in the triple. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the three that time.
Pass to Huff. Jacks up a three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they'll find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Now here's Jackson. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Huff can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside Porter. He tries for three. Here's Wells. He's scoreless. Here's Clark. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Outside Porter. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Pass to Pippen. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Dunn. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Huff. Down low. Jones with the block. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's Powell, high post. Here's Batum. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Memphis leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Porter. Back to Batum for the tie. Clark grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The whistle blow, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not.
The play is under immediate review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes
action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Tucker's checked in for Batum. Dunn, the pass to Porter. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Grizzlies lead by 3. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Huff. Jackson against Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wells to snap the cold streak. And again, Memphis no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Powell, left side. And stolen by Jackson. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Clark. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Dunn. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter finds Powell from behind the arc. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Porter. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Mo Bamba out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Harden in at the point.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Morant with it. Bamba covering. Jackson on the wing. The three from Bane. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Morant against Leonard. Now Morant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. To tie it up. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis leading by 3. Left side, Morant. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. The 3 from Bamba. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Morant against Leonard. Outside Bane. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Jones. Leonard outside. Jones in the post, pounded by Morant. Smart against Leonard. Zubac passes to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
To take the lead. They get it again. Outside Harden. Zubac, screen. They shoot again! And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Harden hits them both.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Knocked loose. Leonard for three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Jackson, the screen. The three from Payne. It's rebounded by Zubac. Here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Morant against Leonard. Whoa! John dropping the hammer.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Leonard with a screen on Payne. Harden from outside. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Always seen this before. Harden able to hit it when it matters most.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. And Morant drops them both. Now here's Harden. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Zubac finds Leonard. He takes it in. Back to Zubac. Pass to Bamba. 4 on the clock. Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 7. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry.
Welcome, everyone. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the center position. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Edey in at the 5.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Irving for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And here is Irving, following Ja Morant's 3. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one on Smart. The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
He gets that one.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Moving against Smart. Thompson passes to Doncic. No good on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. When you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark, they've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Jackson. Morant against Doncic. Outside for Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. Nice shot from the wing. Morant's got 7. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Washington. Edey with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. The shot's good from Irving.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And here is Irving. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. 5 on the clock. Lively a screen on Morant. And finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Doncic against Morant. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic kicks to Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound on the wing, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter will be on the way when... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Smart in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Morant. With Smart, count that one. Morant's got 9.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Outside Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Morant finds Bane. Here's the screen to the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Washington passes to Lively. It's deflected. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And a wide open look for Bane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Baines got 5 points in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. We've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke at that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
A deep 3 from Irving. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got 19 points.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Irving against Smart. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson with the three.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
And Morant throws it.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Irving kicks to Thompson. It's over Morant. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Bane with the screen on Doncic. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Launches it. The shot misses. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Looking at Dallas, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
They keep feeding them.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the power forward position.
Excellent at running the pick and roll. Dinwiddie just taking what he sees as available.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside Jackson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pippen down low. Dinwiddie covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Marshall sets a screen for Exum, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
to see the stats for excellent. Last season's performance for him, he was around 7 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Dinwiddie against Pippen. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Huff.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Pippen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Wells. Still scoreless. Here's Huff. And another miss by Memphis. The Mavericks trailing. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Dinwiddie against Pippen. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pippen with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Pass to Huff. At the top of the key, Clark. Outside for Pippen. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Pippen missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Smart is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And stolen by Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Memphis leading by 3. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Washington. Here's Bain. Banked in off the glass.
And the strength of Bain helps him on the bounce.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. It's stolen. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Doncic against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. It's up a 3.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Down low. Here's Lively. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A little change in strategy for them in the second half. Less pounding it inside for high percentage looks.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Doncic left side. Takes the 3. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. On the wing, Bain. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A 2-point game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Moving against Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
A deep 3 from Irving. From beyond the arc and then some.
Dependable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Smart.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Morant with it. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Irving. Count it!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock. And, guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
You hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander.
Max force, throw that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shots. We'll see what they do here.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continue. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alt.